The only way to handle it.
abate it in its entirety.
But just make
And
sure it's
Marlene
accurate
check.
path forward too. I mean, we need to make sure that what's in the system.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that,
That's, can we do one thing at a time?
yeah. And then we'll have to supplement with the correct assessment.
At least now you know what we're trying to do.
Okay, that's helpful. But Darlene, what is Darlene expecting?
She's expecting to pay the bill with no interest attached.
She wants to pay the corrected amount. We don't know what it is yet. We haven't given her the
So
final.
did you actually approve or deny the abatement?
We deny.
Did we?
I'm
we
sure
did.
it's right
No,
here.
you asked
for.
We didn't deny it.
No.
Yes, we put it off.
It didn't,
The form that Julie uses is one I formed for Pittsburgh, and it says any accrued interest is also waived if she's still using the same abatement certificate.
Selectmen Hennessy move that the abatement be, motion wasn't seconded.
The motion was a second.
And then we just got into discussion. We didn't know what the correct amount was. We just said that we were gonna charge the
Okay.
interest.
I understand where we're at now.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be ready for the next meeting. We got this.
Property discount
Thank you,
factor
Nita.
from .80 to .92, which increases the value.
The lot size changed, the wood, you have to look at the card. You really didn't take last year and then.
Right. I was just focusing on the word bill, change the bill, and all the red flags went up.
Well, it was lot size, it was type of wood.
So do
and-
you need a
and
motion
that's what you have to
tonight
look at.
to?
No,
Okay.
I just needed clarification.
Okay. No more motions.
Any more,
Christina, the question also came up about whether or not other properties would seem to last.
Yes, right, I have that written down.
any more?
Do you have any other-
Town administrators report?
Yes.
Yes, I have a few other items. We sent out the RFP for revaluation services. We had 3 inquiries. 2 were from Massachusetts firms. One of them was Vision and another firm. And we received 1 inquiry from Parker Appraisals, which is a smallish firm in Falmouth. Nobody decided to bid. The firms in Massachusetts wanted us to continue with Vision, and I made it pretty clear that that wasn't an option. And Parker Appraisals was interested, but they felt that they may not be able to accommodate the timeline that we put out there. So I contacted Parker, and I said, since we didn't receive any proposals based on our bid, would you consider submitting a proposal with terms that you feel would be agreeable? So we received a proposal. The entire cost of the reval would be $150,000. It does not include personal property, which I don't feel is a deal breaker. He would begin in July of 2022. He would still complete the reval in the timeline that we requested, be done by 2023. He's familiar with, he's worked in towns that are similar to West Bath.
I think that's important.
And it's really important. He knows Trio and he knows Vision, and he has staff that is capable of building the cost tables and visiting every parcel in town. I'm very comfortable with him. I happened to work with him in Bristol for the entire time that I was there. His work has been very good. He's represented that town on, serious challenges in court, and the town came out ahead. jump on this. I think it's a great proposal for West Bath.
It seems to be somewhat less than what we were projecting as well.
Yeah, because it doesn't include personal property, that's part of it.
What would we then do about personal property?
I was talking with Ron about that. We actually, in the scheme of things, we don't have a lot of personal property accounts to begin with. The town has waived personal property under $1,000 for, since Julie's been here anyway, in her memory. We have about 1,100 items of personal property that we assess, and that's under 100 accounts. So it's not a lot. VIW is the largest personal property account that we have. It would be helpful to me, Nita, if you could offer some insight on personal property.
I'm a member of the ASA, and they would have people who would not be CMAs, but they specialize in personal property, and I think you could get a very low budget. I mean, they'd probably be in town for a week.
Yeah.
So you would end up paying cheap motel rooms with good food.
Yeah.
And, I don't think it would be a huge expense, but you've got Sewell, you've got Quick Stop, you've got Bath Industrial Sales.
Steel plates.
Yes, and as we're evolving by 2022,
Yeah.
with infrastructure coming up in the area, there's no way to know what else we might have. And come on, certainly the wind farm's gonna sell out by then, and you're gonna have personal property over there to pick up. So, that would be my thought process.
Okay.
As well as a fossil solar farm.
Right. That would be included in the real estate portion that.
That's certainly seen as intriguing. I
But
think
you've got
it's,
all these automotives up and down this road, you've got,
Yeah.
I think it would be a huge loss, and I think.
It just in fairness.
Yeah.
yeah, I think we, but we're 100,000 under, we
Right.
projected. And if we could hire someone for a week, it's not gonna be $100,000.
Yeah.
We are well ahead of that.
And I think that's a better way of dealing
I do.
with it.
They can stay at Madeline's and she'll cook all their meals.
If she gives them a lobster bake down Coyne, they'll do it for less. There you go. Town to buy the
If you've
lobster.
got chickens, they have fresh eggs. I mean,
No.
you've got all kinds of stuff going on.
It's not zone commercial.
What?
Down Point's not zone commercial.
No, you just gotta feed them. You just gotta give them one good lobster feast, and they'll come for a week anyway.
It's a party.
personal guest.
So Sally is reviewing the contract right now, just to see if there's anything that really
I like it. I mean, I think
stands out
that's
for her.
40% savings is sufficient.
Yeah. So I'm really happy. I hope that
Yeah.
our voters agree that it's time to take care of this.
And if they do, I think we should do both simultaneously.
Yeah.
To do one.
I think it's a bargain.
On the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me.
Anything else?
I just wanted to mention that Carly and I are currently working on a citizen's guide to the referendum election. So we're actually gonna have the informational session before you have your next meeting. So I'm going to email you the copy of the guide so that you can review it. And if there's anything that sticks out that you're not comfortable with the language, just let us know, and we can amend it. So we'll probably send that to you first of the week.
Do you want us to, kind of sign up for things that we'd be willing to speak to?
Yeah, that would be great.
We've done that several times in the past. It seems to take the onus off one person and gives us all a chance to be brilliant. Or flummoxed, depending.
And what we don't know, we just say, Christina?
Christine, would you care to elaborate on that? takes it off the shoulders of one person.
Yes.
I was gonna ask a question, will, the straw vote be part of that discussion at the informational session? Is that an opportunity
Yes.
to raise it?
Yeah. Anything else? No.
Do we know how we can spend CARES money?
We
Already
don't
spent
have
what
any new information.
Oh, CARES money, I didn't hear what you
Yeah.
said.
We don't have any new information other than what we heard in the past, water, sewer, broadband.
Do we know if we can spend it without a town meeting?
The school can spend theirs without town meeting, we cannot.
Okay.
Interesting.
Do we have a number yet?
90 and
It's gonna
90.
be about $200,000 for the town
So
side.
the school doesn't need to have a meeting?
They have different rules.
Well, why more snow pants?
Do we know what,
The school also votes every year that they authorize
any
the
company,
board to spend any revenue that they receive without hearing from the town,
Right.
without a town vote. They vote on that every year,
It's in the warrant.
approved by the school board.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I'm still hoping that after some thought, that our legislators will figure out that they didn't really serve the rural communities. And they'll open it up to spending the money on infrastructure other than water and sewer. Because if we could do some road work with that money, that would serve the town of West Bath.
I think we should also keep in contact with the county budget, because they receive $6.9 million, Saginaw County received, for CARES money. So somehow, maybe we can coordinate with them on broadband or whatever, roads. And they, at our last meeting, did not have a clear understanding how they could spend their money yet, either. So they're working on that, but they have almost $7 million
Wow.
at the county.
Is there any future agenda items that people would want to place on the agenda?
I think we just made a good list.
So for your next meeting, it's going to be the abatement, fees and penalties, and
Executive session?
executive session. Okay.
You can watch the video.
So I'm assuming you want Todd here.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
For the fees and schedules, I certainly can go back and prepare a comparative sheet that has surrounding towns and what they do or what they do. Unless you've done that already, Suzanne.
I actually spoke with Darlene about it a little bit. I'm going through what they were looking for so that we can start with that, and pull in some of the surrounding towns. I actually pulled all of the, sheets for that.
Well, yes, and so,
So I'm happy to, since you guys asked me to do it last week, I'm more than happy to do it.
So can we,
if you have not done it,
No, I'm comfortable doing it, I'm good.
can we get a copy before the meeting so that we can review it prior to the meeting so we don't spend?
Yeah,
Of course.
I would like to include it in the package.
Yeah, I'll get that to you. So the,
If we can,
next Tuesday is the, planning board meeting, and they wanted to talk about it at the meeting. So that will provide some additional input, and from that, I will get it to you guys the following, Thursday.
do you guys have that here? The planning board?
Yes, yes.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
I have a prior commitment.
Does anybody want to get out of this meeting?
I move we adjourn.
Second?
All in favor?
All right.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Oh, yeah! Say back to everyone